Hello, people. I'm Jaby KOAY, joined by ACHARA KIRK.
What's up?
We're looking at the trailer to Own the Battle Within.
What the hell was that?
Sorry.
I got a funny feeling. I got a funny feeling. Yeah.
This is starring Aditya Roy Kapur and Sanjana Sanghi, as well as Jackie Shroff. And it's directed by Kapil Verma. You guys, thanks so much for joining us. Do subscribe if you haven't already. Hit that bell icon, plays all notifications, and pretty please vote this up. Let YouTube know you're enjoying what you're watching. I just wanted to point out, the action is designed by Ahmed Khan. I don't know how good the action design is, but I love that they're putting the action design right underneath directed by.
That's cool.
Very, very nice. All right, let's jump into this. Here we go.
दो बच्चों की माँ बनी मैं जब आज एक की भी नहीं हूँ एक चला गया और दूसरा भूल गया
Oh. Okay, this is explaining a lot of stuff.
तो इसका एग्जाम्पल हम बनेंगे।
इस वक्त की सबसे बड़ी खबर न्यूक्लियर साइंटिस्ट देव राठौड़ का अपहरण क्या उसने खुद की देश के साथ गद्दारी
इस मिशन को एक ही योद्धा पूरा कर सकता है उसका नाम है ओम
जय भवानी
Oh, I remember the teaser.
Yeah. Oh. Then he gets injured.
आई थिंक उसे कुछ भी याद नहीं है
What do you mean? कुछ याद नहीं?
बाबा
Whoa, girl.
तुम पे अटैक क्यों किया?
अटैक मुझ पर नहीं तुम पर हुआ है ओम
तुम मुझे बार-बार ओम क्यों कह रही हो?
ओम को ओम नहीं तो क्या बोलूं हो सकता है माँ को देखकर उसे सब कुछ याद आ जाए तुम्हें राठौड़ और हमारी टीम ये सब तो याद है ना
मुझे बस मेरे बाबा याद है।
यही तुम्हारे बाबा है
ओम उस गद्दार का बेटा है।
देव की गद्दारी अभी कोर्ट में साबित नहीं हुई है सर।
फिलहाल ओम की जैसी कंडीशन है क्या वो फिर से उठ पाएगा
ओम से ज्यादा पावरफुल पैरा कमांडो फोर्स ने प्रोड्यूस नहीं किया।
माँ मैं ये साबित करूंगा कि बाबा देशद्रोही नहीं देशभक्त है।
Oh, so he gets his memory back.
के लिए कुछ भी करूंगा। एक लड़ाई को जीतने के लिए उसे कई बार लड़ना पड़ता है।
Okay.
All right. Gotta have that.
Yep. Oh my God.
रक्त रहे या ना रहे, राष्ट्र हमेशा रहेगा। जय भवानी।
I feel like I've only ever watched Boggy 3, right? But I'm kind of getting that sort of vibe. No, I'm not, like, you're laughing. It just feels like this is the movie where if you just enjoy watching epic action, like over the top big action sequences with a handsome lead guy and a beautiful lead woman who can also kick butt, like, I'm pleased about that. I think this is the audience for this movie. Mm-hmm. You know what I mean? But I do feel like they showed a lot in the trailer just now. Mm-hmm. Yeah.
What else do you think, ACHARA?
Why?
No, what did you think of the action?
I was gonna ask you that.
No, I'm asking you. What did you think of the action? I'm asking you.
Okay, well, I thought some of the action looked really cool. Yeah. Mm-hmm.
Do you want to expand on that?
Why are you picking
I'm asking you a question. Can I ask you a question? Jaby always talks over ACHARA. He never gives ACHARA a chance to talk. ACHARA,
I'm trying to give you a chance.
I'm good.
This is your area of expertise.
Oh,
Jaby
I know
boy.
it's my area, but I'm asking you. I'm trying to give you the. Go ahead. What did you think of the action?
There were some things that looked really cool to me, and some things that I was like, oh yeah, this is, your standard action movie. I had this random thought running through my head when he had the minigun and he was shirtless. I was like, I'm pretty sure that hurts. The bullet casings falling out, hitting your abs. I mean, I know you've got abs of steel and all, but still, it feels like a hazard to me. It looks nice though.
We don't know if that's all practical or CGI.
Oh yeah, no, I'm just talking about like if it was happening in real life. Like sometimes my brain goes off on like weird tangents like that.
If it was happening in real life, they wouldn't be flying around like Crouching Tiger, Hidden Dragon. So
yes,
we don't have to stress about real life when we're watching this.
Well, yeah, that's kind of what I'm trying to say. It's like if you enjoy this type of film where you're like, I just want to see guys just going at it. Well, not really guys, but just like one guy take on a bunch of other guys in a very over the top action manner, then this is your film, and there's definitely something to enjoy here. Yeah. What
did you think of the tone?
The tone feels quite masala to me. It was kind of ticking all the boxes of like, we got action, our lead guy is hot, our lead lady is hot.
Yeah.
And, we've got some famous movie stars here, Jackie Shroff. And then there was the rando dance number in between, looked really sexy. And then a bunch of cool action, drama, the storyline where he's like got amnesia, but the only thing he can remember is his father. And he's like, now I'm on a mission to save my dad. Yeah, it's like very clear cut storyline here.
Okay.
What's up, Jaby?
Yeah. Okay.
You tell me. What did you think about the action?
I thought it was a cacophony of imagery. I mean, it was a lot of moving images, and it looked like it was scenes taken from the movie and put together for the trailer. Is what it looked like to me. I'm walking this line very carefully here.
Yes.
I think that it does feel in many ways like a slight combination of Bourne Identity and Boggy 3. Insofar, more towards Boggy 3 than Bourne Identity. The only overlap with Bourne Identity is the fact that he loses his memory, and he's a super badass. Even the color palette looks like Boggy 3 to me. You say what you will about Tiger Shroff, he has a very clean aesthetic to his movement, and his choreography, I don't know who's choreographing, if it's him or his team, but like the way he moves is very clean. The way Amir Khan is with just everything in general, Tiger Shroff strikes me in that same way for action.
Yes.
Like whatever the action is, he wants to get it right. What I'm looking at here, I see that Aditya Roy Kapur is definitely in shape, and he definitely has had some training. I hate to use this word because I know that the people who make these movies are watching our videos, right? And so that's what makes me a little bit apprehensive, because it's almost like telling a friend something. It just feels a little bit messy. I can see the audience for this. The target audience will probably enjoy this.
Yeah.
Right?
Absolutely.
After watching something like RRR, my hope is always that will inspire an elevation of craft, an elevation of quality. And what I'm seeing here is not that. It's not that it's like bad. It's just that I've seen this. I've seen this in Tiger Tiger Zinda Hey? The one with Salman Khan, like.
Oh, the part 2.
Part 2, yeah. And
Tigers into Hay, yeah.
So Tigers into Hay, and then Boggy 3. It's like, I've seen these things. As an American, it's like, I'm not seeing anything here that makes me go, oh, I gotta see this, because this looks phenomenal. So then I start looking at what can I enjoy ironically. And I look at it, I go, I still don't even feel that when I'm watching this. It's just like, that's cool. I admire the effort that went into it, and I admire Aditya Roy Kapur's effort for like getting sculpted and like being this action hero. And
his physique is on point.
I get the target for Aditya Roy Kapur, and just in general, I can see what they're aiming for. I can admire all that. For me personally, I'm like, there's nothing about this for me personally that makes me go, oh, I gotta watch this. It's like, that's cool. And I'm hoping that the target audience really enjoys it. So that's the positive for me, is that I really, really hope that the people that this is aimed at are very excited about it and want to watch it.
Yeah.
As far as I can tell, it seems like that's the case. Looking at the views and the upvotes, we have 3.6 million views with 125,000 upvotes.
That's pretty significant.
We look at numbers all the time, whether it's for our stuff, whether it's for other people's stuff, because we're often trying to determine if views are real, because we measure view count against upvote count, right? Because they don't show you downvotes anymore. Those are real upvotes. And so what that says to me is people are excited about this.
Yeah.
Cool. And that makes me happy, because the worst thing that could ever happen is that you put in all this effort into a movie and people just shit on it before even watching it.
Yeah.
And so I don't want to be that person. I mean, like, I might watch this and be like, oh, wow, like the trailer just misled me. This was way cooler than I was expecting. However, in my experience, oftentimes when I see a trailer and have a feeling with that trailer, it's usually matched with the movie.
Sure.
I'm usually pretty good about that. Very few times I've been like, whoa, that's not I was completely wrong there. Most of the time when I have a suspicion for myself, I'm usually on point with it. And in this particular instance, I feel like if I watch this, at the end of it, I'm gonna just kind of feel exhausted. But I still applaud Aditya Roy Kapoor and Ahmed, what's his
Khan.
name? No, what's his name? The director. Kapil Verma, sorry. Yeah, Ahmed Khan as well. Ahmed Khan and Kapil Verma. Like, I would love to see what Ahmed Khan designed before it was chopped up into like 18 different angles for like a single kick. Like, I'd love to know what his choreography looks like.
Yeah.
I would love to know what the training was involved between Ahmed Khan and Aditya Roy Kapoor. Like, I really am curious about how all that came together. I was talking to someone last night, actually, who was like, he works a lot. Like, on big movies, doing fight choreography and stunt coordinating and all that stuff. And he was just remarking about how often he puts something together and they don't choose his shots. They choose other shots, and he's like, there was other good takes though. Why did they choose those? And it's like, whatever the reasons were, that's what they did.
Yeah.
And they chop up his craft to look like this other thing that is a bastardized version of what he did.
Right.
I'm not saying that's what happened here. I'm just saying this happens a lot. And this is coming from someone who is respected in Hollywood. Let me just leave it at that. And I would love to know what you guys think in the comments below. I'd watch this just for Jackie Shroff.
I don't know how much he's in the film though, because he gets taken out really early.
Is Jackie Shroff in Boggy 3?
Yes.
It's just so funny to me that this feels so much like Boggy 3 and they have Jackie Shroff again. But those are my feelings. I hope the producers aren't mad at me. Like, I'm just being honest. This was my my real feeling watching this. It's just like, oh, it's cool. Movies are hard.
They are hard.
So
yeah.
I'll leave it at that.
So you should still support it. If you like it, go watch it.
Yeah.
Screw what we say.
Yeah. I'm just one dude with a camera, you know, so don't mind me. It's just a feeling. But yeah, I mean, I always hope for an elevation in quality, you know, especially after watching something like RRR. Not that all movies can be RRR. I'm always hoping to just see an improvement in craft, you know, respecting the audience and really trying to treat them to something that is just so visually stimulating, like RRR. Like that opening fight scene from RRR, you know, the way what's his name was just kind of going through the crowd. Ramcharan,
yeah.
Like that was super exciting, you know.
Yeah.
I don't see that very often in Indian cinema. I'm like, I want to see more of that shit, you know, like just that cool fight scene type stuff. Whereas this feels like a montage of coolness. I want to see like fights that get me, like that feel invigorating, that get me pumped, you know.
Yeah.
Now I have to acknowledge the fact that this is a trailer. It could be totally different in the final product. Anyways, you guys, thanks so much for hanging out. I'm Jaby KOAY. This is
ACHARA KIRK.
Peace out.